Hi. I was reluctant to make a video of me ranting, but this is something that has really been getting to me now, and I just want to get it out there. So I keep seeing these things all over Facebook. I mean, it may just be my school, but I'm guessing that it's not. Of year 8s mostly, don't mean to put on all of year 8s, but mostly it is year 8s. Putting statuses about poems about self-harm and things about suicide and just, little rhymes and stuff about it, and saying how, oh, people understand or something. People need to understand about self-harm and stuff like that. I mean, and then you get other people commenting and going, oh, I know what you mean, babe, always here for you. Oh, you know what I went through with it and stuff. And I don't understand it at all. I really don't. I'm all for raising awareness of self-harm, obviously, but they're not. They're just looking for attention and fishing for likes. And it's all these year 8 girls that then think it's cool to go and cut themselves and then go around showing each other and talking to each other about it, and spreading this kind of message that it's okay and that it's normal, and that it's okay and that you should do it with your friends, you should go around showing it. And it's people like that that give people with real problems a really bad name, because they just presume that everyone is like that. So people are just doing cuts on their arms and stuff and walking around with them open, oh my god, look, oh my god, oh my god, cut myself, oh my god. And it just makes me so angry. When you're posting these things all over Facebook, all over Tumblr, all over Twitter, or wherever, there might be people out there who have real problems with this, that are going to find these pictures and statuses and stuff really, really triggering and really upsetting, and people just don't understand that. And then the other thing that is caused by this is all the people putting statuses saying, oh, stop posting statuses about self-harm, you're 12, you know nothing. It's well, you're just being as narrow-minded and shitty as them, because it has nothing to do with age. You can't say, oh, you're definitely attention seeking because you're 12. Well, someone might really have a problem when they're 12. It's got nothing to do with age. It's about emotions and mental healthness and mental healthness. It's not even a word, but it's because of these 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds, the majority of the people that put in these statuses about it. And I just think it's really, really sick. I really do. I think that people really need to start romanticising and spreading these messages about self-harm, because it's not something to be proud of. It's not something you should share with your mates. It's not something that you should write about all over Facebook. It's something that can really affect people's... It's something that can really damage people's lives. It can ruin people's lives. It can end people's lives. It's not something to joke about or romanticise. When you see these pictures on Tumblr, they're oh, it's tragically beautiful. Stop. It's not beautiful. It's horrible. It's damaging, and it's unhealthy, and it's not something that you should be proud of. And I mean, obviously, if you have the courage to speak out about it and stuff, then that's fine, but not saying that it's beautiful, because that's what makes these teenagers think that they should do it, because then someone will think that they're tragically beautiful and that it's an okay thing to do, and they think it won't get any worse. It does. Making that, never make that first cut, because you've no idea where it can spiral out of control. And I think it's just people aren't educated enough. They don't know anything about anything about it, and it just it just makes me really angry that people want to have this problem. Like, they want to have it, and then there's people with real problems with it that would do anything not to have it. And I think it's just really sick the way society these days is romanticising it, is making it seem like it's this okay, like normal thing when it's not. And so people aren't getting the help that they need, like, because if everyone's doing it, then they're just going to think it's normal. And, you know, people that will end up having real problems won't go and get help because they'll think that they'll just be judged, like, because of the people that are, you know, contributing to the stereotype. So, yeah. Sorry, I just really needed to rant that out. And I guess my main message is that, like, you need to just stop thinking that it's this okay, fun, sociable, tragically beautiful thing to do, because it's not. It really is not. It's really damaging, and it's just a way that people with problems deal with really difficult emotions and difficult feelings. And, you know, that can be made 10 times more difficult when people are stereotyping them and saying that they're just attention seeking because of people who do it just to attention seek. And I think that people just need to be more educated, and they need to know that, like, what it can come to, you know, and that it's not an okay thing to do, and they need to be spoken to, and something needs to happen to stop people, you know, thinking that it's such a nice, normal thing to do, because it's not. And the more we do this, the more this generation is brought up into this feeling that it's okay, the more people we're going to get, and the more self-harmers, you know, the more people committing suicide. And I just think it really is something that needs to be dealt with. And yeah, thanks for listening. If you have any, like, comments or anything, or if you agree with me or if you disagree with me, or, you know, want me to make another video or whatever, just write it in the comments. So yeah, thanks.